You would be absolutely blown away if you knew what I achieve in 5 minutes every single day. Do you feel like your mind is always at different places? Your mind's thinking here, your mind's thinking there. You can't focus on one thing at a time. Let's go, test it right now. Pause this video and think for 5 seconds. Try and keep your mind clear without your mind running off thinking about some random thing that you did throughout the day or some random thing that you have to do. Go, pause the video now. If you have just done that, you would find that if you thought for any longer, or maybe even in that 5 second bracket, you were struggling to keep your thought on one thing, that is because you are always thinking of different things. You're thinking of what I can do here, what I can do there. The only time you focus is when you sit down for hours and you're like, fuck, I need to do this, I need to do this. And you feel like there's urgency. And now that is a good way to leverage being able to work and sit and focus. But you should be able to tell your mind what to do. And that is the whole purpose of this video. And you can accomplish it just like me within 5 minutes of a daily ritual. So I have experienced this every single day. And what I like to do, it can be anything. But I've put the core issue of this down to diversing your brain to too many things at once. Now, obviously, TikTok plays a major role, but I assume you're already trying to get off TikTok. So what you can do to help you get off TikTok is do this ritual. And it's completely different to TikTok. It's not like, oh, just get off your phone, don't scroll. It's dedicating 5 minutes a day to doing one thing. Ever since I started doing this, I've seen progress in my productivity, and I can tell you why, and I'll break down why. So what I do, you can do something else, but let me just explain what I do. I do 5 minute meditation before I sleep or or after I wake up. Now I find it to do it before I go to sleep because it's good to think and have a clear mind before you sleep and have a clear vision and have a clear goal, because then you wake up feeling powerful. And if you find it the opposite, where you wake up and the first thing you do is you're thinking about what you have to do that day, and you're just thinking, sitting, meditating, focusing on your breath, focusing on one thing at a time, you set your day up for a productive day because you are only focusing on what you have to do or what you want to think about. Let's say you want to think about your daily task of going to the gym and spending 2 hours doing this extremely regimented workout. Or maybe you have to study for 5 hours for a test. Maybe you're trying to work on a business like me. Maybe you're doing something for uni or something, or assignment. Who knows what you have to do? I don't know what you have to do, but it will help you focus. Now, this could be something as simple as doing 50 push-ups for 5 minutes, or doing 500 push-ups or 100 push-ups, whatever you can do. Sitting down and reading a fucking newspaper for 5 minutes. I like to pick something where my mind's not occupied, like sit down and watch a YouTube video for 5 minutes. Don't do that. Do something where there's nothing in front of you. So actually don't do the book one. I've always done something where my mind can just think about something clear. 50 push-ups. I think about 1, 2, 3, and breathe in and out and focus and think, and then channel your thoughts. It takes like a 30 seconds to like actually get in the rhythm. Like you start off thinking, like I'd breathe, so I go, and then after a few breaths you're getting in the rhythm. You're like in, out. After you get in the rhythm, you actually can start thinking and choosing what you think about. And the whole point of meditation, I actually found this out a few weeks ago, but the whole point of meditation is to actually train yourself like a muscle. You are meant to lose your train of thought. So when you lose your train of thought, let's say I'm thinking, okay, my goal is to do this today. My goal is to like fucking complete a diet plan today. Breathe in. Let's say my brain goes off somewhere like watching a movie or TikTok or something. Focus back on the breaths. Focus back. Like rework it back in until after a few days, maybe a few weeks. It may take you longer depending on how much you scroll, how much like cheap dopamine you have, how long your attention span is, which you can train. People don't understand. They can train this about themselves. You will teach yourself to be able to think, okay, snap, I can think about this. Snap, I can think about that. I can think about whatever I want at any second I want. And this is like, you may think, oh, cool, you can think about whatever. It's not about just thinking. It's about me being like, okay, it's time to work. I can work. There's no, oh, let me scroll on my phone. Let me do this. Let me just watch a reel before I work. No, it's snap. I'm working. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. There's no, it's like a motor with no startup times. Just bang, the electricity's on. You flip the switch, the light turns on. There's no like flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flickering and then it's on. No, you flick the switch and you're turned on. You are working. And all it takes is 5 minutes a day. You can, like I said, literally do something as simple as push-ups. Get out of bed, do 5 minutes worth of push-ups. Maybe you go like just slow push-ups, make it last 5 minutes. Maybe you do like just literally laying out starfish on the floor or on your bed. Anything where you can literally just think, you can literally just go for a 5-minute walk around your block, or maybe walk around your house like 10 times. Anything that takes you 5 minutes where you're not like too occupied with the thing. That's why I like to just sit and meditate. Maybe I'll stretch like my legs because my hips are pretty tight, believe it or not. And yeah, you can do push-ups, like something where you're just like, it's easy. I'm not thinking about like, oh, I've done 30, 40, 50 reps. Like I don't need to think. I'm just doing, you know? So I recommend meditating. If you guys aren't interested in meditating, just do push-ups, sit-ups, squats, maybe just stare out of your window, which is basically just meditating. But some people like to like be looking at something, but I like it to be completely distraction free. And if you guys want the best results, I recommend just meditating, sitting here, laying, maybe like sit up in your bed, or maybe just like, I don't know, look at yourself in the mirror. Just don't be distracted. Don't be like, when you see a pimple on your face, you're trying to pop it. Just clear that. Is all distractions. Those are prime opportunities to like work the ability to not get distracted. Like you see the pimple and you're trying to think about like your goals or what you have to do that day or whatever you want to think about. This can literally be used to think about whatever. So yeah, the end result of this is that you will be able to have a clear train of thought at the snap of your fingers, literally after a few days, maybe even a few weeks of doing this. 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. That's 35 minutes a week. That's the easiest shit you could ever do. People train their lifetime to be able to have a skill to acquire, to be able to be a good fighter, to be able to be jacked in the gym. You can literally get this progress so easy and it will help you accomplish other things so much faster. So I recommend doing this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to, share this to a friend, because it's best to have your buddy doing the same things that you are doing so you can talk about your progress together. Sort of like an accountability buddy. Anyways, it also helps me out. So thank you guys for watching. If you want help with your testosterone, increasing it naturally, click the link in the description. Everything is completely free, so don't worry. I'm not trying to get you guys to give me money. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.